Hello, my friends. Hope you are all doing well. I am just going to give it 1 second to make sure I'm up on my screen because I know that there's always a delay. So I am going to just double check and make sure we are good to go. Hold on just 1 second, my friends. Hope you are all doing extremely well and happy Tuesday. And I think I am good to go because I see the little red ring light around my face, but I just want to pull up comments. Hello, my friends. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, October 15th, and welcome back to another episode of Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny. For those of you that are new to my page, my name is Tammy Savello. Welcome to Cards by TLC. Good morning, Jenny. My partner in crime is in the chat right now. Today, Jenny and I are diving back into the sketch layouts that is actually found in the Stampin' Up annual catalog, and it is on page 22. And what they've done is they've created 22 different layouts for those of us that get in a crafting slump and stuff like that. So, my dear friend, Frenchie Martin, took it one step further and added sizes and dimensions on each of the layouts. So I absolutely love that she did that for us. I'm actually not going to focus specifically on the sizes and dimensions today. My project is actually focusing on just the layout itself. I absolutely love this bundle. I am using the Reindeer Fun bundle on my card today. This bundle is so adorable, especially I really love that in the dies that they have like a reindeer builder layout that you can build up your own cute little reindeer faces, but it has so many build your own present, build your own holly, our wreath. It cuts out the images that are in there, but I kind of had fun with this. I kind of created my own color combo, and I'll make sure that I definitely put this on my blog, but I really had fun creating different color combos to build up your reindeer. So these are the reindeers that I kind of created and had fun with, just playing with. Look at our cute little pink reindeer, a little girly girl. So these are the reindeers. I will put that on my blog post tomorrow, October 16th. The designer paper that I'm using today is actually from the Reindeer Memories scrapbooking workshop kit. I absolutely love this entire kit. It has the coordinating designer paper that comes in this kit. The coordinating designer paper is currently on back order for another week or so. So I wanted to play with this bundle and have the paper available for you. But I had so much fun creating this kit. I actually created my very first 2 scrapbook pages on my YouTube live last Saturday. So please be sure to check that out at Cards by TLC on YouTube. So, I absolutely cannot wait to dive further into that bundle. So much fun. Okay, let's take a look at what we are creating today. Some super fun, super easy projects. Let me get my card here. So like I said, I focused primarily on kind of the layouts. Let me bring back in that page really quick. So it's a bigger image. So we have our card base right here, and then our layering piece of designer paper. I did make that piece a little bit larger. And then our square, I used the Nested Essentials dies. I used the rounded square from Nested Essentials. This is on low inventory, my friends. So if you are looking for a great tag or layering shapes, this is great to have in your crafting arsenal. So, but this is on low inventory. I don't know how long it will be on low inventory, but it is on low inventory. And the banner that I used is the large banner from Stylish Shape Styles. This is a must. Good morning, Anne. Welcome in. So, like I said, we are creating this cute little card today. Let's go ahead and go over all of the sizes and dimensions. I will have that on my blog post on October 16th. But we are going to go ahead and dive in. Wow. Word vomit. So we have our standard card base cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 5 1/4 or 4 1/4. Wow, I think I may have had too much coffee this morning. I am like struggling with words today. So we have our standard card base right there. And then our designer piece is cut at 3.5 by 4.5. Like I said, I wanted to make this just a little bit larger for us. And then I used the largest rounded square from the Nested Essentials, and that's in Real Red. And our Stylish Shape Styles, our largest banner, is in Real Red. We're actually going to be doing some heat embossing today. And then we have our inside strip for the inside panel. And I have this at 1/2 inch by 5.5. So we are going to go ahead. I think what I'm going to do first, and then of course our reindeer. What I did was I have pre-cut out our reindeer pieces, and our main reindeer head that has the antlers, that's the back part. You're going to want that to be your darkest color. And I did that in early espresso. And then in the other one, I did it in basic gray. So I did darker colors for that. So we have early espresso. Then our next layer, I actually cut this out twice because I wanted to get his little red nose. So this cuts out the nose and the eyes as well. So I cut one out in Real Red to get my little reindeer. Let me get my little take your pick tool and grab that up. And there is my little reindeer nose that I'm going to be using on my little reindeer today. And then I did the center one in crumb cake. And then my top layering image is in pecan pie. So we're going to layer up our reindeer. I have our bells cut out in gold foil. And then our green wreath is going to be cut in garden green. So that is already cut out for us. And then we're going to add some red and white baker's twine to both the bottom of the banner as well as around the bell of his neck. So let's go ahead and build up and have fun. And then of course, when you are doing these, the reindeer, definitely want to have a silicone mat on hand. So let's go ahead and add our inside strip to the inside part of our card. I cannot wait to dive further into the Reindeer Fun bundle. I'm going to actually be playing on that on my live this week. So be sure to join me this Saturday. My lives have changed from Thursdays to Saturdays. So join in on the fun this Saturday. I don't think I cut that at 5.5, but that's okay. It does need to be cut at 5.5 so it can go from edge to edge, but I don't think I did that, but it still looks fine. We're going to go ahead and adhere our panel kind of at an angle. Then we'll heat emboss and build up our reindeer. Since I'm gluing, I'm going to go ahead and glue up our reindeer. Everybody wearing their flip-flops in their craft room today. I am. I have my flip-flops on. It does not feel like fall around here in Northern California. We're finally out of the 90s. I don't know about Jenny, but we're finally out of the 90s, closer to the Bay. But I'm still wearing my flip-flops today in my craft room, man. Okay, let's go ahead and build up our cute little reindeer and glue him since we're gluing down, and then we'll heat emboss and glue the rest of our items down. Okay. And then here's a tip. What I like to do is I like to take the reindeer head and just hold that down and hold my fingers in between the head and the chest of the head, the antlers. So that gives me a perfect layup. Okay, now we're coming in with our pecan pie. And just add just a fine line there. And again, we're going to hold it by the head and lay that down. You definitely want to use some liquid glue for this because layering that allows you that extra wiggle room and making sure that that lines up good. Now I'm going to flip my nose upside down. Add just a little bit of liquid glue right here in the center, just a dot. And then I'm going to come in with the putty end of your take your chip pick tool. I need to order a new putty end. Mine is completely gone, but it's still working just a little bit. Come on, little nosy. And we have our cute little red nose. So, like I said, you want to do that second die and just keep the nose out of that. But you definitely want to die cut that whole head out to get that little nose. So there is our cute little nose. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and add some glue just right here on the top part of the wreath because we're just going to glue the head down to that. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of glue to this top part of my wreath. And then I'm going to come in and have the wreath around our reindeer's neck. I know. I wish I was on the crafting cruise with Patty and the rest of the gang. 44, and that sounds typical for this time of year for you guys. I kind of wish I was in that 44 degree, not quite 44, but maybe like in the low 60s to where I could put on like a sweater. I am ready for sweater weather. It reminds me of the Saturday Night Live stick sweater weather. It's sweater weather. So I am ready for sweater weather. Yes, I'm a nut. Then I'm going to come in with the glue right here. And glue down our bells. There we go. And then I'm going to come in here and add our deer and pop it up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm actually not using the foam sheets. I actually am using the foam sheet that's on the banner, but I'm not using it on the deer head. I'm just gonna do a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals to pop up my deer. Okay, and there is our deer. So now we're gonna go ahead and come in and do some heat embossing. I'm going to bring in my banner, take my little embossing buddy and prep my banner to get that static off. And then I'm going to come in with some Versamark and the sentiment Merry Christmas. There are some great sentiments in that stamp set. I think I'm going to have fun creating maybe some gift card holders this weekend. Okay, and then our white embossing. I think I need to get a second thing of powder, just so my little powder doesn't look so lost and lonely. And do I have my brush nearby? I can't seem, oh, there's my brush. I got a little bit of excess here. I kind of feel like that's okay because it kind of looks like snow. So I think I'm going to leave that. Kind of give it that snow look. Oop. And then I apologize for the heat tool. Let's go ahead and heat this up. Am I I'm frozen? Oh, good. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. Not anymore. Okay. I hope you guys didn't miss anything. If you guys missed anything or missed any steps, let me know. And we're gonna allow the magic to happen. Come on, heat tool. Time for the magic to happen. Get on there, S. Okay. Am I good to go, guys? Let me know. Welcome in, Kathy. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put the rest of our card together and add our ribbon, or our twine, I should say. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. Again, if you miss any of the sizes and dimensions, they will be on my blog post tomorrow, October 16th, along with the color combos of the reindeer that I created. And then I'm going to come in with a foam adhesive strip. Go ahead, Jenny, type it in the hashtags. Hashtag foam, team foam sheets. You didn't see me stamp and apply the embossing powder. It froze that long. Oh dear, did it freeze for everybody else or was it just Jenny? Okay, now I'm gonna come in with my red and white baker's twine. This is adorable. I absolutely love this baker's twine. And then I am going to do a couple of bows, and I'm going to double up my bow so it makes it a little bit thicker. And my fingers are a little sticky, so hopefully that will not be a challenge here. Okay. And then my scissors. Okay, there is one of our bows. Look how I did good for not doing my bows on camera, liking to do them on camera. Okay. Let's not get too cocky here, Tammy. Let's see if we can do our second bow. Double up our twine. I always like to double up when I'm using twine. It gives it a thicker bow. I don't always double that up. See, I almost lost that little piece here. Oh, let's start again. See, I got cocky, and now I'm struggling with bow number 2. Okay, let's try this one more time. My fingers are really sticky. Okay. We've already goofed up. Okay, come on, Tammy. You can do this. Third time's a charm, right? Okay. There we go. There we go. Third time is a charm. And this one I'm going to leave just a little bit more of a tail on it because this one's going to go down here. And this one's going to go right up there. So I'm going to come in with my glue dots. And put my glue dot right there on the, right at the top of the bells. And then my smaller bow is going to go right here on the top. And my other bow is going to go at the bottom to look more like the layout. I did a double bow because I did want to keep with the look of the layout still. So we did the bow at the bottom, but I wanted to add the bow to the top. So we did a double bow, and then we are going to finish up with these foiled, regal foiled gems. I am getting a lot of use out of these gems. I'm going to use the green to bring out the more green in our wreath on top of the red. So there we have it, my friends. We are done with layout number 1 from page 22 with the 22 sketches. So there is our layout. That will do it for me today. I hope that you liked this card. Be sure to join Jenny at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at Stampin' with Jen, with 2 N's in Stampin' and 2 N's in Jen. She will be live on Facebook. We want to thank you for joining us for another episode of Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jenny. I hope to see you all here next week for another fun project. Or if you would like to join me on Saturday, October 19th, we'll be diving further into the Reindeer Fun bundle. Maybe I'll be making some gift card holders, maybe some more cards. So hopefully you can join me there. But in the meantime, I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. A wonderful rest of, I'm so used to doing things on the weekend. A wonderful rest of your day and the rest of your week. And I will see you all next time for more creative fun. Bye, everyone.